Welcome back, guys. So my plan today was to go sniping, but I ain't gonna see toffee in this. The water is so murky. We've had a bit of rain overnight, and it's just sent so much sediment and silt down the river. It's gonna be a blimmin' hard job sniping in this. So if you remember my previous video, which I'll pin in the corner up here somewhere, of this location, I found a medieval hammered coin, Bloody Mary, that's what they call it. I was hoping to come back today, find a bit of gold, maybe look for a bit of relics under the water. But yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult, that. It's going to be a bit difficult. I don't have the waders with me, I've only got my dry suit. I might have to just stick my dry suit on and do a bit of pumping and panning. You can just see a bit of gravels poking through on the surface over there. So yeah, just is what it is. So I've had to put my dry suit on because I don't want to damage the zip any more than what I already have. Especially where I'm off to Scotland. But I can't see nothing, this water is so blimmin' murky. I have attempted to punch a small hole here. And I've had one tiny little speck out of it, like a micro fly poop. So it's not worth it. But I found lots of other treasures, lots of pottery. So I have a feeling that I might be on a Victorian dump, which is quite possibly. But things have been getting thrown in this river over the years. So I've just got my little backpack sluice out. I'm just sweat my goodies off. But there's a load of boulders around this sort of area here, which I reckon I can set my sluice up, move some of these boulders out of the way, and give it a run, and see what pops up. But it's not looking too promising today. The water is so murky. I came with the option of coming to snipe it, but yeah, as you'll see, the water's so murky you can't see nothing in there. Another nice little bit of pottery on there. It's everywhere on this river, pottery. Absolutely everywhere. So just pumped a load of overburden from in front of the sluice into the sluice. There is no signs of colour, no signs of heavy, but I thought I'd just give it a clean out anyway, just because it's kitty litter at this overburden. So I'll get it in the pan and see what we have. So there we go. One tiny micro speck there, you can't see it too well. And another one up there. So that's just off the overburden, so I think I might carry on just pumping and dumping, you know. So here we go again. Another good few pumpfuls into the sluice. It's not showing very promising though, I tell you that for sure. I might end up moving to a different spot, maybe further downstream. All pending what this shows. I mean, I've gone down quite deep. Just starting to feel the bedrock. But it's not looking promising. Give it a one-handed pan. Like I said, I came with full intention of sniping today, but that's not gonna happen. I was hoping the water would clear up, it would be some murky. A couple bits of lead. Some lead. Nothing. No shining. Pick a different spot. Simple as that. Pick a different spot. Nothing showing. A couple of test pumps. Well, a couple of test sluices. Nothing showing, so let's find a different spot, shall we? So here we go. So I've been working loads of overburden, just throwing it all out the way. I've got a nice big hole down there. Just hit bedrock. And I've done a little bit through the sluice. Not a great deal. Maybe 5 or 6 pumps. But I was just pumping the overburden out the way, just to get to the bedrock, because this place is not finding much in the gravels, so I'm thinking it's going to be all on the bedrock. You can see there's loads of heavies in there, loads of hematite, lead, and all sorts. So it's looking good, it's looking promising. I did see a couple of specks of gold in there, only micros, tiny little specks that you can see it's starting to come through in the top corner there. So yeah, I've now decided I'm gonna, instead of just pumping straight into the sluice, I'm gonna classify, run it through the classifier into the bucket, then bucket and sluice it. Let's see what this does. So let's just give that a minute to clean her up. I am sweating. So what I was doing there is basically using the shovel to scrape along the top of the bedrock in the hole, digging out all the bigger rocks, and then pumping out what's left. And there's a little bit of material in there. Can't see nothing on the top mat, obvious, but we shall see. There's a little piece of lead on the end there, but my god, it's hard work. You can always tell when somebody's never been here before because it's just so hard digging. Let's check out what's in the sluice box. So here we go. Nice calm bit of water down here. So I'm running the talon mat again. Likes being aggressive. The reason I like the talon mat is because it's small, it's compact, it fits in a rucksack, it's light. I don't know if Highland Mine are making anymore, but so I got it on as like the very first sluice box. I do have the dream mat, but that's more for when I'm not prospecting locations. That's more for when I'm on a gold bearing river and I mean some serious work. So you can see here I'm panning behind a boulder. That's just because it's got a nice low pressure zone. It's easy to sort out your heavies and your lights. Literally just up and down, and that does all the work for you. So I've got a bit of material in there. Some of it light, some of it heavy. But I like to do quite a big backwash, each to their own. And the reason I like a big backwash is because I like seeing what's in the pan, see what heavies there is, what's to look out for really. Some people don't, some people like to wash it down to next to nothing, which I'm pretty sure you'll see the prospector do in some of these videos. It's nice just to get out though, to be honest with you. Seeing bits of lead already. So all I'm doing now is washing it back and forth, letting the water do the work, just slow and steady to reveal if there's any gold in there. I'm seeing one speck already, which is good. And a micro speck. A few micro fly poops, but that's about it. So over here in the southwest, that's pretty good to be fair, for a bucket or two. I'm not up in Scotland. We ain't got abundance of gold down here. But I'll be up in Scotland in a couple of weeks, and I'll be on that chunky stuff. Yeah.